You did the hardest part, you went silent. But the hardest question remains, not what she is doing, but what she is thinking. Today, we are going deep into her mind to expose the 5 precise fears that are keeping her awake at night. This isn't about signs or signals, this is about psychological warfare. This insight will give you the strength to master your silence and ensure she never breaks your character. Relationship dynamic, at its highest level, is a high-stakes poker game. Most men sit at the table with their emotional cards face up. They instantly react to her small bets, her delayed texts, her vague complaints, her tests. They show every single tell, desperation, neediness, and a willingness to mortgage their own self-respect just to stay in the game. When she walks away, she knows exactly how much pain she's causing. She holds all the chips. The stoic man operates differently. His superpower is silence. Your silence is your unreadable hand. You have gone silent not out of spite, but to commit fully to your own table, your own mission, your own value. You give her zero information about your internal state. And that is what truly terrifies her. She doesn't know if you folded, or if you're holding a royal flush and simply waiting to bankrupt her. The terror of the unknown forces her to make panicked, desperate bets. Before we expose the 5 things she is terrified of, you must first secure your psychological defense. You must master the code of the unbreakable man. The entire power dynamic rests on one thing: do not break character. Character is your poker face, the commitment to total non-reaction, regardless of how aggressively she tests you. The 3 rules you must follow are: first, zero information. You do not text, you do not call, and critically, you do not send any emotional signals through third parties. Your life, your focus, and your attention are off the market. You are not begging for a loan of attention, you are securing your own reserves. This commitment to non-reaction is what feeds her first great terror, the fear that she no longer holds any leverage over you. Second, the anti-spy clause. You never, under any circumstance, check her social media. Your power is based on the idea that her external actions are irrelevant to your internal world. Clicking her Instagram story is instantly revealing your hand. You prove that you still care what she's doing. This is the simplest, easiest way men break character. You are the sovereign man, you do not spy on your former territory. You maintain a perfect poker face, and that perfection feeds her second great terror, the terrifying suspicion that she completely misjudged your true value. Third, the veto. When the temptation to react strikes, when she sends a subtle probe or a test, you instantly veto the impulse. You do not argue with the feeling, you simply acknowledge it as noise and redirect your focus to your mission. You are unbothered, not because you don't feel emotion, but because you refuse to act on it. This unshakable tranquility is the final element that sets the stage for the final 5 terrors we are about to reveal. You have mastered the code. You have secured your psychological defense. You have forced her hand. Now, let's cash in your chips and expose the 5 things she is truly terrified of when you remain silent. First terror is the fear of irrelevance. She is terrified that your silence proves she no longer holds any emotional leverage over you. Her currency used to be your reaction, her drama, her withdrawal, her attention. Now, you've stopped trading. She is terrified that she's emotionally bankrupt and irrelevant, and that realization strips her of the power she relies on. The second terror is the fear of misjudgment. She is terrified she misjudged your value. She banked on you chasing her, begging for a loan of attention. Your silence proves you are self-funded. She must now face the horrifying possibility that she abandoned a high-value man who didn't need her, while she's stuck chasing low-value drama. The third terror is the fear of the permanent upgrade. She is terrified that you are permanently replacing her. Your continued silence proves you are using this time to focus on your mission and your growth. She fears that the man who returns will be so upgraded, so grounded, so purposeful, that she won't even recognize him, and he certainly won't want her back. She fears being replaced by your mission. The fourth terror is the fear of being unforgettable. She is terrified that your silence makes you unforgettable while her absence makes her common. Every other man in her life reacted, raged, or chased. Your non-reaction breaks her model of reality. She cannot place you in the category of ex-boyfriend drama, and that uniqueness creates a permanent, psychological itch she can't scratch. The fifth terror is the fear of the loss of control. Above all, she is terrified of the loss of control over her own narrative. She wants to be the one who decides when the game is over, when the chase stops, and when the pain ends. Your silence takes the remote control from her hands. She is now powerless, forced to watch your life progress while she spirals, and she cannot resist a man who holds the final card. The man who truly masters his silence wins the game forever. You realize that your mission is the only hand you need to focus on. Maintaining your poker face is the highest act of self-respect. You are telling the world, and her, that your inner peace is non-negotiable, and her actions cannot even cause a twitch. The man she can't read is the man she can't beat. He is the man she obsesses over. Stay anchored to your silence, warrior. Trust your character code. Are you ready to commit to the poker face and make your silence her greatest fear? Drop a comment below with the phrase, unreadable hand. If this strategy redefined the power dynamic for you, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel now. Your path to mastery begins with zero reaction.